It has been a while. Long while. Make sure YouTube is doing what it's supposed to do. Looks like it. Well, for me it did. Let me check the volume here. So I remember I had issues with that. Hold on. Oh, looks like it's working. Good sign. Now I just need my peeps to come in and see if I'm buffering or not. Come on, guys. Hopefully YouTube did its thing. Alright, I'm starting to see a few. What's going on, guys? I'm worried about buffering, so bear with me. Sometimes if I get through the first 10 minutes or so, it'll stop buffering, so we'll try to get through the buffer zone. Honestly, the last time I did a live show, I think we were barely over 1,000 subscribers. Now we're over 1,500. So we've grown quite a bit. It took me a year to get from under 200 to 1,000, and then 3 months from 1,000 to 1,500. So we're doing pretty good right now. Yeah, I'm expecting lag, so hopefully it gets through this. Lag. I got my Wi-Fi on, or what's it called? Hotspot on. So I'm hoping the buffering works its way through. So hold on. I'm hoping the buffering goes away. We're gonna try to get through the buffering real quick. So if y'all can hold on, I think a fan's going on. I think a fan's going on. I forgot to turn off the fan. Give me 1 second. TV's fine. It's fan. I think the buffering's starting to go away. I think it's at the beginning of these lives. And I think it was Wisconsin fan that pointed it out the last time, because it was buffering and I was like, screw it, I'm going to go to my phone. And whenever I started to go on my phone, he was like, Golden Blue Dude, it was actually starting to do better towards the end. So I'm trying to, realize in my head, it's going to buffer the first few minutes, and then we'll be fine. So hopefully we're past the buffer zone. That's what I'm going to call it, the buffer zone. And we're good now. I'm hoping. Maybe not. We'll see. But I have a big time announcement. A week from tonight. Which is one of the reasons why I'm starting up my live shows, to get all the kinks out. But a week from tonight, we're going to have Mark Rogers, the voice of college football, on the live show with Golden Blue Dude. Yes, my sponsor Joey pulled some magic, and I warned y'all in my last live show. Every time I go live, my stupid cat is jealous and he does stupid stuff, and he's doing it again. Anyways, so yeah, Mark Rogers, the voice of college football, he's going to come on the live show. He did a live show earlier, and he did a big plug for me, so I appreciate that. He's plugging Joey, my sponsor. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good show, and I'm pretty excited about that. So hopefully we get all the bugs and the buffering and all that stuff worked out before, so, because I want it to be, just a nice what we call a clean show. No issues, no problems, nice technical, setup, all that stuff. We want it to be a clean show and for everything to go well, because I'm very excited about that. So, Reese says, just checked, and the last live show was a month ago. Yeah, I believe it. Honestly, it feels longer than that. Like, it feels like it's been, like, freaking forever. Like, several months ago since I've done a live show. Yeah. So, I'm actually surprised that it's only been a month, to be honest with you. Anyways, still doing videos every day, though. So, hopefully, y'all are enjoying my everyday videos. The prediction videos are getting a crap ton of views. I'm getting subscribers from my prediction videos, even if they don't agree with the particular prediction. That's fine. It happens. We're not all going to agree on stuff. And there was basically a troll over on Mark Rogers' live show earlier, and I wanted to get your guys' feedback on this. How close is this guy? So here was his take on me. Okay, so he said, and maybe it's just because I wear sunglasses, I don't know, but he said that I'm a copycat and a knockoff of Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou has a pretty good channel. I watch him. He's not everybody's cup of tea. He's what you call an acquired taste, but I enjoy it. But I don't think my channel is anywhere close to his channel. I think we're definitely different, like way different. He has me on his show. Me and him are good, but we're not the same. We're not close. I'm not copying him. So I wanted to get your guys' reaction on that troll comment to see, where did that come from? Like, how would somebody even think of that? It's not even close. Reese says, you can't be a copycat when you're better. You technically can if you're copying somebody and you just do what they do better. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do what Uncle Lou does, but do it better. No, that's not my angle at all. I like having him on my show and going on his show and talking to him. We email. I wouldn't say we're like friends or anything, but we know each other and we get along. So, it's a mutual respect we have for each other, but we're not, bouncing ideas off each other or trying to copy each other or, oh, he did a video on that, so I need a video on that, stuff like that. No, not at all. So, I was just trying to get a reaction from you guys to see if this guy was even close, because I don't think he's close. I really don't. And that's no disrespect for Uncle Lou, not at all. But I'm definitely different from him, 100%. And I'm glad Jim's on here because he's one of the biggest vouchers as far as me not being the same as Uncle Lou. If you were anything like Uncle Lou, I would not be here. Jim makes no bones about it. He does not like Uncle Lou. So if I copied Uncle Lou, Jim would not be a subscriber. So I can base it off that. As long as Jim is still a subscriber, I'm not copying Uncle Lou. That's the rule of thumb to let me know, hey, you're still good, man. You're not copying anybody. Jim's still here. He's got your back. And yes, Huffer Billy Paul, sunglasses are to keep the light out of your eyes. And people do not realize, look, I'll look up and let you know. Those are the lights that are shining down on me. There's 2 of them. Sometimes there's more than that. Sometimes there's a ring light and 2 other LED lights. And they are bright. So if I'm not wearing sunglasses, it's going to be, my hat helps a little bit, but it's more like squinting. So the sunglasses help me to, not have to squint. And for the regular videos, the thing that it really helps, especially with prediction videos, I like to write stats. I'm a stats guy. Stats back up opinions. They don't tell the story, but you can use stats to back up your opinions. So I like to write stats and lots of them. But whenever you're editing a video, it's kind of difficult if you're looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up. You know, you got to edit all those. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to, but to me that wouldn't be as professional or whatever. So you wear the sunglasses, I keep my head straight, but sometimes I'm looking down at my stats. Easier to edit. I'm not trying to fool anybody or anything like that. It's just easier on me to edit the videos. That way I ain't constantly looking down and looking up. I can keep my head towards the camera and look down at the stats. Because I'll let y'all know right now, I'm not Mark Rogers. I don't know everything about college football. That dude is a freaking encyclopedia. I mean, he absorbs every. You could ask him a stat from 1973, you know, Oklahoma Sooners third game, the third down of the game. What play did they run? He'd probably be able to tell you. I'm not that. I know a lot about college football, but I don't know all those stats. So I gotta write them down, and I gotta look at them during a video. Sunglasses help. I can look at the stats, but keep my eyes towards the camera. So there's little tricks you learn here and there. And yeah, I get made fun of for my sunglasses quite a bit. It is what it is. You can make fun of me, whatever. Say I'm trying to look cool, or say I'm trying to copy somebody. Whatever, your opinion. You know, to each his own. But I'm letting you know the actual function of wearing sunglasses when you're doing a live show is mainly for the lights. But for pre-recorded, it's actually more so you can read your stats. And sometimes you write little notes with the stats, or just in case, because sometimes your train of thought does get kind of, you know, out of line. So you need something quick to get you back on track. And you can edit the rabbit trails later. So it's, you know, just little tricks like that. Jim says, Mark Rogers is good, but most of his guests are not. I tend to agree with that, and, you know, that's not really his fault. And that's why I'm hoping that whenever I bring him on my live show, he will want to bring me on his show more. He'll see me as a guest that, you know, is actually brings something to the table. Because a lot of these guests that go on to Mark's show, they're actually riding off his coattails. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to ride off anybody's coattails. I'm trying to build my own thing here. So what I want to show him is that I'm going to bring something to the table myself, and that I'm just not like riding his coattails. You know, not going to be anything like that. I'm not gonna try to out-knowledge the dude. That's not, even if I tried, that wouldn't happen. So nothing like that. Hopefully it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good combination show. The way I'm thinking is, you know, Mark is a super knowledgeable guy, like super. I mean, we all know this. I think I have a little bit more personality. So I'm thinking that, but not over the top, you know, just a little bit more. But, you know, you bring the knowledge of Mark and a little more personality to the show without coming off disrespectful. I think it's going to be a pretty good show. I feel like me and Mark could have pretty good chemistry. I mean, if I can call into Uncle Lou's show and me and Lou have pretty good chemistry, you know, even when he's abrasive, because, you know, Lou is Lou. Sometimes he is abrasive. It is what it is. Not disrespecting him at all. But, you know, I'm able to take it for what it is. I'm not like getting all offended and get mad at him and, you know, all that stuff. You just got to learn how to take certain personalities. Everybody's different. So I think it's going to be a different style of show than I usually do. It's going to be a good one. LW says, no, not close. Just keep doing your thing. Ignore the trolls. Build. That's right. And one of my mottos for the YouTube channel is never be satisfied. So, case in point, right now, Not gonna lie, the channel is booming right now, guys. I mean, we're chunking 12 to 15 subs a day. That's awesome. But that doesn't mean I'm like, oh, I'm good. You know, I'm just gonna coast for a little bit. You know, show's booming. We're all good. It's just gonna keep growing on it. No. No. Whether your show's doing good or whether it's doing bad, never be satisfied. Never be satisfied. But I gotta bring this up. I'm not happy, guys. You know, I'm gonna go. Y'all hold on one second. I want to get something. I want to show you something. Why I'm mad. I'll be right back. So I ordered new. See the sound panels behind me? Those black ones. I ordered new ones because I wanted to do West Virginia gold and blue for you know, the background. Kind of just make it pop more. So I ordered it from Wish. Made sure I clicked the right colors and the right shade of those colors. So this is West Virginia yellow, right? And that to a certain degree. Is this West Virginia yellow? No, it is not. But I can work with that. So when I got that, I was like, you know, it's not West Virginia yellow, but I can work with it, okay? I can work with it. This next one I cannot work with. And I made sure to order the dark blue. Even on the receipt, the digital receipt, it says dark blue. And there is a difference between the dark blue and this blue. Two different codes. And I hit the dark blue and it says dark blue. That's not dark blue. That is not West Virginia blue. That is North Carolina blue. That is not what I ordered. Not what I ordered. So, yeah, I am not happy with that at all. Let's get to the let's get to the horns down thing. I'm starting to see horns down in the comments, so I need to get to that real quick. So we already know the unsportsmanlike penalty. It's been around forever, and to be honest with you, you weren't allowed to like get in somebody's face, the opponent's face, and do horns down or hook them. You're not allowed to do that already. So what was the point in this new rule to actually cite horns down? Hey, if you do horns down, you know, in celebration to your opponent, it's unsportsmanlike. When you bring something up, people are going to want to do it more. Oh, that irritates them. Okay, we'll do it more. 15-yard penalty? Well, we just scored, so, you know, whatever. As long as you don't do it, you know, on a first down and it negates the first down, they're still going to do it. So I think they're really just shooting themselves in the foot with this new rule. And it's not even really a new rule. It's just pointing it out. Like, how long has horns down existed? For a while. So what? We live in this culture of don't offend anybody. That's what it's about. Don't offend anybody. Nobody's wrong. Everybody's right. We're all the same. There's no such thing as male and female now. There's no such thing as any color. We're all equal, which we are created equal, but everybody is made different. That's what makes us humans. We are different. That's not saying that I'm better than you or anything. We're different. And it's about pacifying people. That's what all this is about. And I know other fans, I'm seeing, you know, my Texas Tech subscribers, Oklahoma subscribers, pretty much anybody not Texas that's a fan of a Big 12 team. doing horns down. But I think y'all would agree with me on this. This specific rule, or what it mentioned of horns down, it was directed at West Virginia. Don't even lie. You know it was. It was directed at West Virginia. Now, I know it covers all fan bases. I agree with that. But, I mean, seriously, it really wasn't a big deal until West Virginia did it that one Texas game when we beat them in overtime. That's when it blew up. Before that, I mean, yeah, they didn't like it, and you know, they would say something and make us think about it, but after that, it just really just ballooned, and you know, the West Virginia apparel of horns down like skyrocketed. If that would have been a company and you would have bought stock, you would have been rich, because the value of that particular company would have gone through the roof. So yeah, why is everybody worried about offending everybody? I don't get it. It's just it's pure nonsense, guys. It's pure nonsense. And what's going to happen now is, you know, they're going to do it more. It's going to get blown out of proportion, and it's going to be this big stink, and then West Virginia is going to be villainized, and it's going to make a situation that really didn't exist turned into something ridiculous. Kobe says, GB, I hope you know my green screen comment was just messing with you. Oh yeah, I do. You're good. It wasn't even a troll comment. It was, I got you, man. You're good. So Scott says, I agree. I don't know what to think about the rule. There's nothing to think about it. It's just pacifying Texas. Honestly, to me, it looks like the Big 12 is just showing the rest of us, hey, Texas still controls the conference. That's how it comes off, Bob Bowsby. That's how you came off in that press conference. Letting the rest of the Big 12 know, hey, our moneymaker is Texas, and they still own the conference, even though Oklahoma has won it 5-6 years in a row. You know? Yeah, Texas makes the money. They have the Longhorn Network, but they ain't worth a crap as far as what they do on the field. They're not back. I don't know if they ever will be back. They haven't won the Big 12 in forever, so even that was pointless. Yeah, Texas makes the most money. We all know that. Texas is always the biggest school, like, pretty much in the nation. Texas has one of the biggest budgets in the nation. Everybody knows that. Why'd you have to come out and be like, you know, basically Texas owns the Big 12 and we will kiss their rear ends. So now if you do horns down, even though unsportsmanlike conduct penalties existed forever, we're just double checking and letting you know that if you do horns down in their face, you will get flagged. Okay, whatever. It's just nonsense, and I'm sick of it. And D4 is a Texas fan, and I'm going to the Texas game with him. I am not including him in this conversation. There are some good Texas fans, and in general, it's not about Texas fans. It's about how the Big 12 acts like Texas is better than what they are. Did you catch that? The Big 12 wants people to think that Texas is better than what they are. Why? Because they're the moneymaker. The Big 12, especially Bob Bowsby, the commissioner, they want Texas to be great again. They want Texas to be back. Like, they see dollar signs every time they think of the phrase Texas is back. So, in my opinion, that's what I think all this is about. They're trying to will Texas back and show everybody that the Big 12 is Texas. You know, so to me, it's turning the Big 12 into more of a joke than what it is. And I'm glad Huffer Billy Paul just said that D4 gets it. He does get it, actually. I was watching Lou the other night, and he was talking about the horns down. And D4, a Texas fan, says, horns down, it's sportsmanship, it's part of the game. there you go. I mean, I can't tell you, as a West Virginia fan, I can't tell you what some of the fans of the opposing team, whether it's in Morgantown or on the road, do to our team and do to us. There's some what do you call it? Irresponsible, just straight up nasty people out there. They're everywhere. But guess what? As long as they don't throw a punch, it doesn't physically hurt me. Sign language doesn't physically hurt me. And yes, y'all know me by now. Man, that was difficult to say. I'm a diehard West Virginia fan, for real. But flipping me off, saying stuff about incest, meth heads, all that stuff, y'all know the drill. It's your stereotype comments. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. So, horns down. This is a hand sign. When I do this, it doesn't make you have a heart attack. It doesn't cause any type of physical harm to you. It doesn't affect your health in any way whatsoever. I mean, I guess it might raise your blood pressure a smidge because you get mad. But besides that, this does nothing to you. Hurts your feelings, I guess? I guess the Big 12 is letting everybody know, hey, you do horns down, you're hurting Texas fans and Texas teams' feelings. We're trying to get them back, so stop doing it. Because you might hurt their feelings and then they might be bad the rest of the game or something. Actually, if I was a Texas fan and I see horns down, that would motivate me. Oh, we want to beat their tails, Or, they're just turning an iconic sign upside down. That would be more like respect to me. That tells me that the sign that we use for our school as a Texas fan is iconic because people turn it down all the time. And this, you know what this means? It basically means beat Texas. That's what this means. When you do horns down, it basically means beat Texas. So this rule is about not offending. Because, like I said before, this causes no physical harm. Impossible. I mean, I guess if I tried to, jab you or something. But just throwing the horns down itself, it's not going to hurt you. I promise. It's not going to affect your health. I promise. Not going to affect your kids. I promise. Not going to affect your parents, your friends, whoever. It's not going to affect you. Step in the head. That's it. And that's why they're doing the rule, because it's offensive. But when you think it's not even, I don't even get that argument to be honest with you. It's not even offensive. It's not like you're flipping them off or saying a racial slur or anything like that. So, I mean, it could be disrespectful, yes, but I mean, trash talk is so are they going to ban trash talk, period? Oh, if you trash talk, flag. I mean, that's what it looks like. I mean, I'm trying to figure out a logical, good reason to implement something like that. And the only reason, it's not a good one, but the only reason that I can think of is to not offend them. That's it. That's where we're at. And to me, this seems like a slippery slope. You ban horns down, trash talk next. Can't even look at them because it might be a dirty look. We're going to turn into robots. It's stupid. Emotion is a part of the game. It's a part, whether you like it or not. That's not what it's about. Emotion is part of the game. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Now, this is crazy, guys. So I posted that horns down video in a Texas Facebook group. Of course, I knew I was going to get negative reaction, but I was not expecting this comment, okay? So, a graduate from Texas, and I think he also served in the Army, said to him, horns down is the same thing as somebody kneeling for the national anthem. He said that. That's what he said. That blew my mind. Those two things are not even in the same ballpark. Personally, my personal choice, I would never choose to kneel for the national anthem. That's my choice. I would never choose to kneel for the national anthem. I wouldn't do it. But people that do, that's their choice. They're trying to make a statement for themselves. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. But that's the thing about America. That this is the thing that's getting twisted in America, that, you know, you're not allowed to make a wrong choice. You have to make the right choice. You have to make the choice that's not offensive. You're not allowed to be you're not allowed to be negative in any sense of the word anymore. Like, the word freedom means you're allowed to make a bad choice. Now, there's always consequences that go with that bad choice, but you're allowed to make it. And some bad choices are worse than the other. But that's what makes us human. That's how we learn. That's how you teach your kids, you know, they do something little as a kid and you put them in timeout or whatever as a punishment, because you want to teach them when they get older, the consequences are going to get worse and worse and worse. They grow up, they're 16, 17 years old, they start stealing. What are the consequences now? They're going to do some jail time. So that's why you got to teach your kids when they're younger that consequences. Yes, you're allowed to make bad choices. You're allowed to, but consequences come with those bad choices. You can always make your choices. You can always choose your choices, but you can't choose your consequences. So that's the main. I guess that's the main message that I would put out with that, and that's how that's linked to horns down. Maybe it is offensive to some people. Maybe it is taken as disrespect, but we should still be allowed to do it. Not, it's not allowed to do it. Nope. As long as you don't go up to somebody and punch them, cause physical harm or anything like that. It's stupid. It's dumb. So, as a parent, it is your job to raise your kids. If you do make a bad decision, you're allowed to do that, but there is a consequences. And I guess the big thing about this generation is how soft they are. My gosh. What are parents doing now? Like, how... Man, my childhood, the kids in this generation, if they had my childhood, they would swallow their tongue. They would swallow their tongue. We're starting to raise generations to be softer and softer and softer, and you can't do that because look around. This is what's happening when you raise a soft generation. The world itself starts to become ridiculous. I'm telling you, there's going to come a day when there's no such thing as gender. You will not be assigned a gender when you're born, even though you're born a man or a woman. The day will come where you're not assigned a gender. What will happen is no assignment, and then when you're old enough, they will let you choose what gender you want to be. That day is coming, guys. I am telling you right now. That day is coming. And probably in the not too distant future. Quick reminder, guys, please hit the like button. It's not to stroke my ego, I promise. When you hit the like button, it hits the algorithm for YouTube and it gets suggested more, and we get more people in here to trash talk and say whatever you want. That's what this is about. I'm not one of these YouTube channels where I'm gonna knock you out or whatever. Get offended so easy. Now, of course, no racism or anything like that. But you're allowed to trash talk here, okay, guys? You're allowed to. And the more the better, actually. You know what? I haven't looked at the chat in a while, so let's take a quick look at the chat. I'm actually going to look at it on my phone. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone, okay? Give me a break. We got Jeffrey. Oh, dadgummit. If that's who I'm thinking it is, I haven't seen you in a while, dude. Awesome. Colby's in the house. Good old Mikey. I love that screen name, man. Never change it. Love it. Huffer Billy Paul. Joey Foster. Hey, guys, don't forget to go check out TriStateWoodSketch.com. Telling you, he's got some great stuff. Oh, he's coming out with a really good deal, guys. So right now, we all already know that if you mention that Golden Blue Dude sent you, you get 20% off. Well, I got the word today, and since you joined my live show, I'm going to give you guys the first dibs. Joey says that he's rolling out a deal. If you mention that Golden Blue Dude sent you, buy one, get one free. In other words, you buy one, and you'll get a product of the same value or less for free. So, yeah, 20% off is great, but buy one, get one, even better. Alright, so let's get back to the chat. Reese is in the house. Derwake. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. That's the way it looks like it's spelled. Kevin Dog Fan for Life is in the house. Yeah, I do think Georgia's going to be good. But I can't bring myself to pick them over Clemson. I can't. But I do think Georgia will get to the playoffs. But whenever I posted that Clemson-Georgia prediction video in the Georgia Facebook groups, holy cripes, they went nuts on me. But it's understandable. I get it. I was supposed to pick Georgia, but I didn't. Scott's in the house. His full name, I think it's Tanal or Tenil K. Calvino. So I don't know the first part of your name, so, and I've already let you know this, but I want to let everybody else know I'm calling you Calvino. I love that name, Calvino. So that is your name, according to Golden. All right, let's see who else is in the house. I know I saw somebody else up here. Oh, Luke. Luke is in the house. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Give me 1 second, guys. Maybe I did get everybody. Oh, LW in the house. What's going on, bud? Great supporter. John Waffle, WVU in Texas, 1922 national champions. That is a long YouTube name, man. But I got it. I got it, man. I got you. See, anybody else? Anybody else? Brady Hilling. Brad Hilling tried to get something going on in the chat, F Texas, and by God, it worked. He got it going. I saw a bunch of that after he said that, so that was awesome. Well done, sir. Anybody else? Oh yeah, I forgot Jim, who has reiterated. If I was anything like Lou, if I was trying to copy Lou, he would not be a subscriber. He does not like Uncle Lou. I'm okay with Uncle Lou, but he does not. So as long as Jim is a subscriber of mine, I know I'm not copying Lou. Let's see. Neo's in the house. I just saw you. Am I buffering again? Dadgummit. Thought I was done with that crap. True Seminole in the house. I think that's it. Well, there's some more at the beginning, but... Alright, so, yeah, and if you've come across this live show and you have no idea what Golden Blue Dude is all about, I do college football videos every day, and like I said on my videos, this is one of the fastest growing sports YouTube channels right now. That's the truth, it really is. So, hit that subscribe button, join the Golden Blue Dude train, go check out all my, videos. If you're a new subscriber, then you're a year straight worth of videos every day behind. That's a lot of watching, so I'd get on it right now. Let's see, I think I have 27 prediction videos, but 2 teams per prediction video, so I've done 56 teams so far. I'm still going to do more. There's still plenty of teams I'm going to do that on, but I've covered some big ones, and they're getting some big views, so go check that out. The Clemson, Georgia prediction I did in front of Clemson Memorial Stadium, so that worked out pretty good. And as always, I appreciate everybody that has supported this channel. Y'all have brought me really, really far, much faster than I thought ever possible, guys. Seriously, and we are booming right now. And if you didn't know, if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I'm going to remind you, a week from tonight, we're going to do a live show with Mark Rogers, the voice of college football. It's going to be a big-time show, and that's why I'm... Actually, you know what? This week, I'm going to do a lot of live shows because I want to try to get all the kinks out. I'll consider this one a regular live show, but after tonight, I'm going to do what I call a test show. But you're more than welcome to come along, and it'll be just like a regular live show, but basically figuring out all the kinks because technical difficulties and issues to be gone by the time Mark comes on the live show. It's going to be a great show, and I hope everybody that has seen this video stops by and says hey to Mark and joins the show. It's going to be some great stuff. And the dude is a freaking college football encyclopedia, so I'm definitely not going to try to out-knowledge him, but I'll bring a little bit more attitude, so it's going to be a good combo. And on top of that, I'm going to do a pre-recorded video with him, and he's going to do one with me, and it's great stuff. And just like I said earlier, mention for TriStateWoodsketch.com. Now, if you have no idea what he does, you know what? He sent me some coasters the other day. These are pretty cool. This is an example of what he does. Now, this is an actual log, so usually the picture is more clear than this. But this is on a freaking slab of log. How cool is that? That's a coaster. He does a lot of stuff like that. But his specialty... And I think I have it right here, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Here's his specialty, guys. This is some good stuff. And he's actually gotten better at what he does. So there's that. I really like this one too. Good stuff right there. So go check him out. TriStateWoodsketch.com. And right now, he's rolling out the special... right now, because I mentioned it just now, buy one, get one free. So if you buy a product, say $40, then you would get $40 worth of free whatever. You know, as long as it doesn't exceed what you buy, it's free. So that's an amazing deal. And yeah, don't forget to go check out Mark Rogers. I am wondering why the dude does not have more subscribers. The dude is a genius when it comes to college football. So yeah. Go help him out. Subscribe to his channel. He's an amazing guy. I've never seen, or definitely never met, a dude that's known as much college football knowledge as he does. You're not gonna. You could literally ask him any question, he would know the answer pretty much right off the top of his head. He doesn't have to Google it. So he's gonna bring that to the show, and it's gonna be awesome. But you know, I wish I could stay on this live show and do it forever because I've had so much fun with you guys. I appreciate y'all subscribing to the show and joining the live show. I'm going to get off here, though. It's getting late. I've had a long day. And Reese said 2 effers dislike. That's okay, though, because that still hits the algorithm. Do something. 2 dislikes is better than nothing, you know. So bring on the dislikes. It's okay. No problem. But anyways, I gotta get off here, guys. It's getting a little late, and I've had a long day. I'm a little tired. But the good news is, I'm going to be doing another live show tomorrow night. That's right. You don't even have to go a full 24 hours without a live show from Golden Blue Dude. How about that? That's going to be awesome. So, we'll try to start it. It'll either be 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. One of those on the spot. So if I'm not on at 9, relax. All right, you don't have to stay on here and wait for an hour. No, relax, go do your thing, and come back at 10. So it's going to be on the dot, either 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I'll try to go 9, but if not, I'll just wait till 10. So come back and see me, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys. I had a lot of fun. And I was just yapping. I went on like 7 different... Y'all stuck around. It's all good. And, awesome stuff. I think I have the best subscribers in the world. I really do. Not a lot yet. But the ones that I do have, freaking amazing. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, come by tomorrow. I'll be live again. And what we'll do tomorrow is, I'm going to look in the chat. Y'all try to give me some ideas, and we'll talk about it, okay? We're going to do a chat idea